Good morning and welcome to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac, president of Roby Electric, along with Dave McGuire, COO of Andrew Roby Construction, who is filling in for Trent Haston, who is out of town this week. Dave, welcome.
Thanks for having me. Round two for me.
Round two. I think round three might be in the near future.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Trent really likes what I'm doing or I'm not sure. But
well, we all know that Trent. Trent's he brings the audience in with his wonderful ability to storytell, and we certainly miss him. But I think you do a wonderful job as well. It's great to have you, Dave. We've got some big, exciting things to talk about, and we have Mike Wade as our guest.
Yeah, very exciting. Yeah. So the only feedback that I get about me is Dave's so serious. I don't tell the same stories. It's like, Batman, why so serious?
Well, that was your serious voice there.
Yeah, I'll try not to do that again.
I don't have one of those. No, that was my serious voice. But Dave, all kidding aside, we've had a big week this week. WH Hobbs Plumbing has become part of the Roby family of companies. I couldn't be more excited. I know you're excited. Your team's excited. Stephen Donaldson and his team at Hobbs Plumbing, they're wonderful people. They go above and beyond, and they're just fabulous plumbers. And you and I have known this company for 15 years.
Oh, yeah. Long, way back. They used to be, of course, our client when Patrick and I worked at Ferguson Enterprises, sold them plumbing supplies and plumbing fixtures, and always had a great relationship with Steven. Talk about storytellers. He's the best. But
he will be on in the next coming week. Stephen Donaldson is the manager of Hobbs Plumbing. Has been there for 27 years. He started when he was 18.
Right. And it's a classic story of somebody that's, we talk about, workforce development, and that'll be a topic later in the show. But, I mean, Stephen's a perfect example of someone who really smart, hardworking young man, worked his way up. He learned the trade, learned the craft, great leader and motivator, and now he's the leader manager of WH Hobbs. So, but we're thrilled to have him, and, anytime we can add a team that exemplifies what the Roby way, right?
Correct.
Doing things the right way, the golden rule, hard work, ethical, great quality product, good people. That's what we're doing. So we're excited, very excited to have them.
And they have wonderful tenured people. Laura and Kathy in the office are great. And then, we've known TJ and Brandon and Tony and Charles from our Ferguson days, Dave and I. I mean, we would work the city counter plenty of times, and those guys would come in and pick up parts. Yeah. So it's been a long-term relationship, especially for Dave and I, working directly with Hobbs Plumbing at Ferguson, and then obviously you directly with Hobbs Plumbing as a subcontractor to Andrew Roby.
Right.
And then at Roby Electric as well. I mean, we've leaned on them for any kind of plumbing needs that we have, and them back to us for any kind of electrical needs. So it's cool to bring in a company that has a like mind as far as customer service is concerned, and we're happy to be able to help our clients through the Roby brand, even though Hobbs was doing that indirectly sometimes as well, but be able to help you, the city of Charlotte, and our clients with plumbing needs that come up, whether it's a new water heater or you got a clogged drain or you need a new water line. I mean, I know one of my friends that we've had on the show, Mark Williams from the Sporting Gent, I think he's lined up tomorrow to get his water line replaced by Hobbs Plumbing. So there's a bunch of things that we can do, and to your point, it's all about servicing the client, whether it's a remodeling job, whether it's a commercial construction job, whether it's a commercial service job, plumbing, electrical, handyman, or realty. We're here to help, and that's really right. That's what sort of binds us all together.
Yep. So checking another box with plumbing and WH Hobbs. Yeah.
No, you're right. And I think you brought up something sort of cool as well. Is Stephen Donaldson's story of starting out at 18 as a I think the term is helper, which I don't really like that term. I think it's more of an apprentice.
Right. But
started out at 18, and I just obviously aged Stephen by telling how long he's been with the company, but worked his way up to where now he runs the show over there. It's really a team effort, but Stephen's the head man.
Well, he has. You might be aging him, but he's got way better hair than I do.
He's giving me a hard time. I needed a haircut and finally got one. But Dave, we have Mike Wade coming up on the next couple of segments, and you have become treasurer of NARI, and we sit on the board together. NARI is something that's very important to us, and of course Trent's the president of the HBA, so we try to align ourselves with these great trade organizations because we learn a lot, right? And we could add value to somebody that maybe is just getting started in the industry.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we've lived through it. We've got some of this experience, and we're getting it every day. But anytime that anytime you can foster positive relationships with industry partners, and like we say on the show all the time, a rising tide lifts all ships, and so that's really what we're doing. And if we're going to do something, we're going to do it right, and then we're going to lead. So that's our role. Okay,
Dave, we're gonna put you on the spot. Who wins the PGA Championship today?
Geez. Well, that's a tough one.
TJ Boggs.
TJ's been practicing. Did you make? Oh yeah, he must have made the cut earlier. I really don't know Patrick, and I wish I could tell you that Jordan Spieth was in the lead going into Sunday with the chance to win. Be one of the, I guess, top 5 or 6 players ever to win.
A great career Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam. I sure hope he's there. I think that's a great story. Seems like a wonderful young man. I really don't know, but it'll be certainly fun to watch. I will be tuning in.
Well, what a wonderful week of sports. And, of course, we pre-record. So I'm asking Dave to predict the future. We recorded on Tuesday. We used to keep that a secret, but I think the cat is out of the bag on our pre-recording. So if you get it right, then get your gambling advice for the NFL season from Dave McGuire. Because the Panthers played this Wednesday, right, as well?
Yeah, the Panthers. I guess I'll answer your question. Whoever can hit the ball through driving rain the best. I think the greens will be slow. But Rory's won a couple times at Quail Hollow, and I know they changed the course up. But it sure would be neat, honestly, if you saw like Rory and Jordan in the final pairing. That'd be pretty cool. But the Panthers. Yeah, they play this week. Week, so we got Panther season up, PGA. That's real exciting at home, and then the Panthers next week at the Titans, I believe.
And then college football's just around the corner. Well, folks, you're listening to At Home with Roby. Dave McGuire is filling in for Trent Haston, and Mike Waite is our guest from Nary Charlotte. We will be right back.